Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us and taking the call. Here we are, Thursday, January 5th, 2023. And I want to thank each and every one of you for sitting here with us in the middle of a Thursday afternoon, right after New Year's. And I think the goal here is to make sure every single agent, and it doesn't matter if you're focused on final expense, if you're more into estate planning, term insurance, premium finance, it doesn't make a difference. Okay. You are here and we want you to walk away with a sales idea, maybe a new sales platform, maybe a new leads vendor where you can take advantage of our co-op discount. Okay, maybe some social media tips and website suggestions and asking your clients for reviews and ideas to tap into your existing book, whatever it is. Okay, goals and nuggets are the name of the game today. So, knowing that, take out your pen and paper, please, or use your notes app. I want to make sure that everything that you're going to learn about today, you remember a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, and that you have the best year ever. Okay. And you have seen our marketing for today's presentation. And if you noticed in the subject line, it said all life agents, all annuity agents, you must be on today's training. Okay. And you are going to learn about everything that Levinson has to offer. You're going to learn about our top agents and what some of their strategies are, what technology they leverage, okay, that we offer, what lead programs they're using. We're going to share a little bit of everything today over the next 60 to 70 minutes. We're also, at the same time, we're broadcasting this on the Bill Levinson Experience podcast. So to our podcast audience, thank you so much. Here we are, another new year, 2023. So again, for you all, make sure notes, pen and paper, notes app, I don't care, but nuggets is the name of the game. Okay, you're going to hear from Kerry Levinson, my father and our founder. Okay, 50th anniversary. Actually, we're going on 51 years now. Okay, 1972 is when he started this entire organization. You're going to hear from Andrew Paris, our marketing VP. Annalise is joining us. Ashley from the annuity side is on with us. Okay, this is the first time we ever did anything like this with all of us presenting live. Okay, so as you can hear it in my voice, we're excited. What we're going to do at the end, we want everyone to be on until the end because, like I said, we have agents from all walks of life, all over the country, in almost every city in the U.S. So we want to make sure we hit on something for everyone. And at the end, we want to make sure that you answer our question of the day correctly and walk away with an Apple iPad and Apple AirPods. Okay? That's the name of the game. If you answer first and correctly, you win. We'll announce your name at the end. We'll also put it on our Facebook page. Okay? So please stay on and jot down a bunch of notes because, again, this will change your year for the better. Okay, so what I want to do is we have a lot to talk about, okay, a lot of material, a lot of information. You're probably going to scratch your head and say, oh my gosh, Bill, I wish I knew this 5 years ago. I wish I knew this last year. Well, now is the time, and that's why I want you to pay attention. So before we jump in, what I think is most important is, yes, our look back, our history, who we are, right, as a family, as a company. And when I say a family, yes, me, my mom, my dad, my sister, we're all here. Okay, we all run the company, but our entire organization, 24 employees, that's our family. That's our real family here. Okay, we're together here more than we're home. Okay, even the remote workers, same thing. So our history is very important. Our footprint in this industry, very important. How we have changed, okay, the way carriers conduct business with electronic applications 9 years ago. Okay, very important stuff. We were the first pilot to launch e-policy delivery with a company called Applify almost about 7, 8 years ago. Very proud of this stuff. If you look at our history, our roadmap, which will be on the next slide here, you'll see why we take this so serious and why We want to help our agents. It's not a game to us. The way we look at it is the more value we provide to our agents, the more products you sell, the more families you help, and we win because of that, and you win because of that. We don't get paid until you write an application. So obviously, it's in our best interest to come up with the best tools, tech, sales ideas, strategies, platforms to help you write more applications, period. So let's start on the left-hand side, bottom corner, 1972. That's me and Carrie in Miami and Kendall, as a matter of fact. And then I was born right after that. Okay. And then, as you can see, 2014, we launched the first ever direct to consumer life insurance platform called Insure Me Now Direct. And here's what's so cool: we had one carrier and product back then. Okay. And by the way, this is before carriers were saying, hey, you have to use our e-applications and e-policy delivery. So we were innovators in this space and very proud of that. Okay. And if you look at today, we have a lot of our competitors are trying to do something similar where they have, one product, or the product isn't guaranteed level, whatever it is, or the agent sending referrals and you get a referral fee. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the point is, we started this almost 10 years ago with one carrier, one product. It wasn't even guaranteed. It was a mortgage term product. Today, over 20 products on the platform where you are agent of record. Anyway, we're very proud of that, but you can imagine that was a dream back then, and it came to fruition when people said we were nuts. They looked at me like I had four heads. They said, Bill, there's no way an insurance company is going to allow a consumer to, quote, apply online without any agent involvement and still have the agent get paid full commission and renewals. It's not going to happen. Well, we made it happen. Okay. And there's the proof in the pudding. Let's move on to 2016 Fast Lane article. We were featured on the cover of Insurance Newsnet magazine. That was a big win, as you can imagine. We also acquired a Central Florida agency the same year. And then the following year, we were voted fastest growing IMO for that year, 2017. Fastest growing IMO. That's me holding the number one. Obviously, very proud. And we can never do this, by the way, without you all, our agents, and without our extended family, our employees, okay, who are on this call right now. So my hat goes off to all of you. Let's keep moving forward there. Same year, again, another acquisition. Let's keep moving. 2020, that was the launch of the Bill Levinson Experience podcast. In fact, I did one of my early episodes with Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. He's huge. He's on Good Morning America. He's got offices all over the world. He's a mega superstar when it comes to social media marketing. So, in fact, this was one of his ideas, and I'm very proud of that. Let's keep moving. 2020, Insure Me Now Direct Enhanced. Okay, 7 different carriers, over 20 products. And again, you are agent of record, and you should be using all this stuff, by the way, to build your own downline. All right, let's keep moving. 21, double-digit growth. 22, our 50th anniversary. Okay, huge, going on 51 years in 2023, especially in a time. Think about this for a second, right? Think about, and we know the average agent works with a couple IMOs, and that's totally okay. You're not captive with us by any means, okay? But think about this. Most big IMOs out there, like Levinson, were bought up by these huge hedge funds, these private equity firms, insurance carriers, not us. 51 years now, still privately held, family owned and operated. 51 years. So very proud of that. And I hope you're proud to be a part of it. Okay. Because for the third time, we would never be here without you all. Okay. So just huge. Gives me the chills when we talk about it. It's a really big deal. This is, if you know me well, and I know we have a lot of agents that do know me pretty well, this is my life, and I take this very, very serious, like a child of mine, if you will. So this is a big deal. And just by you giving us the opportunity to work together is a huge deal for not just myself, but our family and everybody that works with us here at Levinson Associates. Okay, so before Carrie jumps in, I just want to talk about one thing real fast. And, yes, today we're going to talk about tools, ideas, technology that will help you in 2023. Okay, that's the name of the game. We want you to have your best year ever because, once again, right, if you win, we win, right? It works hand in hand. So we're here to help you. I was thinking about this presentation, right, in the last 2 weeks now. And I wrote down some notes on the Christmas holiday break weekend. And I think, what was so important is, yes, I want our agents to walk away with these nuggets so they can use this stuff and build a larger, better practice, right? Make more money, help more families. All of that is great and so important. But I think what's even bigger than that is why we do what we do each day, right? And I feel like, and we just had a staff call about this too on Tuesday, is we get so caught up in the four walls, right? And it could be in your office in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, or in our office here in South Florida, right? Doesn't matter. You're always chasing, the next client, the next quote, the next application. And, hey, did my clients get great service? Or if it's me, hey, did our agents get great service? And, you're sitting here from 9 to, I sit here till 8, 9 p.m. most nights. Okay. Like I said, this is my life. We take it very serious. But I think what tends to happen is you get caught up and you're so focused on growing and more agents and more premium and more applications. And for you as an agent, it's the same thing, right? Just one level under us. And I think it's important to take a step outside and say, okay, it's a new year. I have my goals in place and I want to grow this year, business-wise, also on a personal level. And what do I need to think about? What do I need to focus on? Okay. And this is, again, me as a company, you as your company, right? Helping families, consumers. And I think what we have to think about, and you can jot this down, is purpose, is why we do what we do each and every day. What's the bigger picture, the bigger meaning about all of this? Why we get up at 6 a.m., we work out or do our yoga, and then we get into the office, whatever it is. We're always on our phones and texting and emailing and calling and, all of this stuff. And yes, we have to pay our mortgage and our rent and our car note, or put, gas in the car, food on the table. But again, why? What's the purpose, the meaning? So I wrote this down and I was thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, it's weird how things happen, right? So it's Monday night, right? And I'm putting all my notes together for our staff call and then for this call for our agents. And I come home from the gym. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And I put the Monday night football game on. And next thing you know, my team is the Miami Dolphins. I'm from Miami, but there was another game on, right? It was Buffalo and Cincinnati, but I like football, so I'm watching the game. And I swear about 2 to 3 minutes later, the Buffalo safety, believe his name is DeMar Hamlin, right, makes a tackle, and it looked like an ordinary tackle, and he falls to the ground, and he stands back up, and all of a sudden, he collapses to the ground. And everybody turns around there. They don't know what's going on. Well, next thing you know, he goes into cardiac arrest. 24-year-old guy, second year in the NFL, okay? Has a family, right? His mom's there in the stands. Everyone's freaking out. The ambulance comes on the field. They take him to the emergency room instantly. They postpone the game, right? It's crazy. And it would look like an ordinary tackle. And it gave me such goosebumps and it made me think. And in fact, I couldn't even sleep that night. Monday night, I was up till like 3 a.m. thinking about this. Horrible, horrible story. Horrible. And the point is, and I kept thinking about this and how bad do I feel for his mom and who ran on the field, and horrible, his teammates, everybody, right? I mean, literally, this affected the world. and he's still in critical condition today, as a matter of fact. And it made me think, Bill, purpose. It made me think, this is why we do what we do. When things like that happen, right? It's a couple days, literally a day into the new year. This guy's 24 years old. He could have died. Okay. Life insurance is what protects Damar's family if he did pass, God forbid. Okay. And helps his mom with expenses. And if he's married with kids, right, helps the kids stay in their house and be able to go to college and pay for tuition and put food on the table and shoes on their feet. This is why we do. It's purpose, right? And then just, I think it was the next day, there was this Hollywood celebrity, Marvel Comics superstar, Jeremy Renner, I think is his name. He gets injured in a snowplow accident. Okay, in critical condition, rushed to the emergency room. They didn't know if he was going to make it or not, right? Barbara Walters, a couple weeks before the new year. She was older, right? Lived a fulfilled life. She passed. Okay, just yesterday, a famous DJ out of New York, I think his name is Dino Calvo, dead. These are young people. We're not even a week into 2023, and there's a list of people that are either dead or in critical condition. And when you think about their kids, their spouses, their families, their parents, you think about life insurance. And did they have it? Did they have enough? And did you sell it to them? Did you bring it up to this family? Okay, that's number one. That's purpose. That's where you get all this magic energy from, right? When you think about that 7-year-old little boy, right, that can't afford to go on the school field trip when everybody else can because the breadwinner of that household passed. Okay, that's energy. That's purpose. That's real life goals. So write these things down, because I feel like when you have a bigger purpose, right, all of a sudden the energy comes from space. All of a sudden you're driven and you're motivated to do the right thing, and you have energy at 11:30 p.m. on a Wednesday night sending out quotes and calling and emailing people. Okay, that's what you think about. Then, yes, the commissions and renewals, that comes next. Okay, but when you do the right thing first, I feel like everything else falls into place like it should. Not perfectly, but pretty close. Okay, because you helped these families, these people. So important. I don't want to keep ranting, but I just wanted to drive that point home. And as we go throughout the next slides, and literally through the next 50 minutes here, keep that in the back of your mind and write down these notes of these different items and technology of ways to get the word out to help more of these families and make more money. Of course, help your family too. In the meantime, right, you're entitled to be compensated for your hard work. Let's move to the next slide. With that said, I'm going to have Kerry Levinson, my father, take the wheel. Kerry, you there?
I am, Bill. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Your stories are amazing, and I continue to just, it gives me chills when we hear some of the things that go on in our industry. In fact, first of all, I just want to wish everybody a fantastic new year. I hope everything went well for everybody. And now Christmas and Hanukkah is behind us. And we are all excited here at Levinson Associates to have the best year that we've ever had. And we want our agents and our general agents and everyone associated with our organization to have the best possible year that anyone has ever had before. But as you said, Bill, it's very, very important. I write this article, as you can see on the screen here, called Carrie's Corner. And it's it's not about technology. It's not about different programs and sales, ways to make you a better salesperson. But it's about stories. It's about things that I have gone through from my heart that I want to share with our 22,000 agents across the country. And I just based on what you said, Bill, I just want to read two sentences. The last paragraph of the most recent Carrie's Corner because it pretty much summarizes exactly what you were just saying. So just listen to this for a minute, and I think this will give you the purpose that Bill was referring to. It just keeps me going. And keep in mind, at age 21, when I just graduated college, I have a degree in psychology, and I took a job with Metropolitan Life, only to get a salary, $100 a week for 13 weeks. But then I had a story that I actually paid a death claim on, and it kept me in this business for 51 years from that day on. So this is coming from the heart. This is the truth. And it just, we are all in an amazing business. Don't get caught up in renewals. Don't get caught up in participation rates or commissions or this or that or frustration or objections. Know what you do each and every day. Know that no one can do what you do when people need you the most. And let me just summarize my last Carrie's Corner. So as we enter 2023, let's never forget the importance and the magnitude of what we all do each and every day. I know I've said this before in prior Carrie's Corners, but what we do keeps children in the same house they're growing up in the same school they're familiar with. It allows them to keep the same friends they currently have, and most importantly, allows them to continue to live with their sole surviving parent. I beg you all to stay passionate and committed to continuing your never-ending mission. Happy New Year to all of you and your families. That's the way I ended the most recent Carrie's Corner, okay? And it's real, and it happens every single day. In fact, in this Carrie's Corner, there is a story of an agent, an associate of an agent who works with us, who was on his way home from an appointment in Palm Beach County in Florida here, the day before Christmas. He's in his late 30s, early 40s. He's married. He has 5 young children, okay? And I'm not sharing names. I'm not sharing anything. What I am sharing is that he was on his way home. It was inclement weather here in Florida, Christmas time. He was in a hurry to get home to be with his family. The rain continued to pour down, okay? He slid in an intersection, smashed into a light pole, and died instantaneously, okay? All we know is, thank God, he had life insurance, because that keeps his wife, his children, everybody in a lifestyle that they're accustomed to, of course, without him, but nonetheless, they're able to survive together, okay? That's what we do. That's the importance of life insurance salesmen and saleswomen. That's the commitment we make to society. And I don't want to continue to beat this up, but when we get depressed, when we get lonely, when we're sick of hearing, oh my God, another life insurance man, and when we're hung up on, and when we're cursed at, okay, we have to pick our chins up, and we have to realize that if not for us, when people need us the most, they would perish as well. So that should keep each and every one of you going, and continue to do the wonderful job that you do for humanity and society. I have just a couple of other points to make. April 21st is our Levinson Expo and Symposium. It's a fantastic day where it's a day of sales ideas and sales concepts. And we have 11 company presenters that are going to spend the entire day giving you ways to help you elevate your practice. It's the biggest expo we've ever had. We anticipate having between 250 and 300 agents come in from across the country. They're based on your premium. You can earn free hotel rooms. to stay at the hotel where the expo is here in South Florida. Based on your premium, you can earn airfare, where we would pay airfare as well to have you come down here to South Florida. And it's just an unbelievable day for our out-of-town agents. We have a fantastic dinner the night before, and it's all complimentary. The expo itself is totally complimentary. And I really can't help but smile because I go back 15 years and I think of our first expo that was in the conference room in our office, and we had a total of 17 agents and 2 carriers come in and present sales ideas for about 3 hours. So it's come a little bit in distance as far as the magnitude of it, and it's definitely a day that if you can, if you're in town or if you can make it to Florida, we strongly suggest you do, because I guarantee you that you will walk away with some sales ideas to help you to elevate your practice. And the only other thing that I just want to share with you is, I smile when, Bill mentions we're celebrating our 50th anniversary in business. Actually, in 2023, it's our 51st year. Again, I was an agent at MetLife, and I decided after being an agent for a year that I wanted to become an IMO. I wanted to work with other agents and provide service and help them. And my first 4 agents in Levinson Associates were 4 friends of mine who I met at Metropolitan Life, and they said, sure, we'll leave Met and go with you. So today, 51 years later, we're at an amazing level. We owe it all to you, our agents, and just all of the people that surround themselves with us and who we surround ourselves with, including our staff and our agents and everyone else, the carriers and the VPs and the underwriting departments. I just want to extend a very, very gracious thank you to each and every one of you. You have no idea how much we appreciate the partnership, the friendship, and the commitment to each other. So thank you again. Let's have the best year we've ever had. And after listening to what we have to say today, hopefully it will help you achieve that goal. So with that said, Bill, I'll turn it back over to you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Ted. Great job, as always. What I want to do next is shift over to our annuity department. Ashley is here with us, and she's a huge reason why the annuity department has been taken off, especially the last 6 to 12 months. So she's going to talk about some of the latest additions in the MIGA Monday sheet. So with that, Ashley, you there?
Yes, thank you, Bill. So as most of you know, now is a good time for your clients to invest in an annuity, because when interest rates are at an all-time high like they have been recently, annuities are a great investment as they provide safety and stability, which are 2 things that are very important to clients. Right now, the average fixed annuity growth rate is around 3 to 4%, and the average fixed index annuity growth rate is around 6 to 7%, which is the highest that I've seen it in a long time, years, especially on the fixed side. So just be sure to reach out to us so we can compare different annuities before you make a decision for your clients, because we have over 32 annuity carriers and hundreds of products available. And also make sure you go to our annuity experience section of our site and check out everything from sales materials, product presentations that you can utilize with your clients during meetings, annuity incentives, and you can also do a quote request on there as well and see all of the contracting requirements for your state or specific carriers. And lastly, on the next slide, you'll see that we now send out weekly emails that include our top fixed interest rates so you can stay in the loop for your clients, because interest rates are changing on almost a daily basis. So it can be a lot to keep up with. And again, if you do go to our annuity section of our website, you can see any upcoming rate changes. And if they are going to be effective, what date they're going to change, if they're going to increase or decrease. So that way you can stay in the loop for your clients. If you are not getting this weekly email on Mondays, it's called our MIGA Mondays. Just let us know, and that way we can add you to the list to make sure that you're staying on top of everything. Okay, and I'm going to get it back over to Bill.
Okay, thank you, Ashley. That was great stuff. And even if you've never written an annuity before, reach out to Josh or Ashley, and they will help you with everything from A to Z. And, what's interesting is Ashley was speaking about the latest rates on the indexed annuity side, up to 7% even. And when you look at, inflation the last 12 months at 7.1%, what a great option, right, for you to offer to these prospects out there. Okay, if you're a veteran, we have tools, technology, sales programs, lead programs for you as well. So again, reach out anytime between both of them. Josh and Ashley have over 70 years of annuity experience inside and out of a home office. So good stuff there. All right, let's keep moving along. What I want to show you, and by the way, we're going to move fast because we have a lot of information to cover. We spoke about what you should think about for goals, for purpose, and I hope you wrote down some notes. These are real hard facts, right, that you can share with your downline agents, with your consumers. We're also going to send out a thank you email to everybody that's on the call, and we're going to include all of this information that we're touching on today. And if, by the way, you're listening on our podcast, just shoot us an email and we'll get you that thank you email sent over. So there's no problem on that side either. I do want to mention a couple of these. I'm not going to read every word because we have, like I said, a lot of information to cover. So real fast, let's look at the real hard facts of 2022. And it just shows how now is the perfect time for you to help these consumers. And there's no better career path in the world right now than being a life insurance agent or an estate planning advisor, right? Or a CFP. Doesn't matter. You're in the driver's seat right now, today, this year. And here's why. Let's look at number one. 106 million American adults were without life insurance or underinsured. Okay. And the gap is increasing almost double, okay, if you look at the prior year. So the point is, it is wide open. The bucket is getting larger. You just have to get creative and scrappy with your marketing, okay? So I'm going to skip around a little bit here. Let's move down to the bottom. Number 4, per LIMRA, Indexed Universal Life, the new annualized premium increase, 27% in the second quarter, resulting in 33% growth in the first 6 months of 2022. And I'm telling you right now, in 23, that number is going to double or triple, and I'm on record saying it. And I mean, just thinking about the Allianz IUL, right? They have a 5% guaranteed bucket, over 200% participation rate, and they're giving your clients a 2-class underwriting upgrade. That means standard tobacco gets preferred tobacco. Standard non-tobacco gets preferred. Table 2 gets standard with no table. I mean, it is blowing up, and that's, of course, because of what's going on with interest rates and what's going on at the carrier itself, right? The push is for Index UL. You need to be thinking IUL for this year, okay? I'm telling you right now, that's going to be huge. Also, commissions, renewals are huge. All right, let's keep moving along here. What I want to do, I want to skip around. Number 7, according to LIMRA, 31% of Americans say they are more likely to buy life insurance as a result of COVID, right? We all know that. Hello? This is higher across many demographics, including millennials. So what that did, it woke up the younger generation, right? In the past, if you were, in your 20s, right, early 30s, even early 40s, life insurance wasn't on your mind. You wanted to go out and party, and you thought about your car payment and what new car am I buying, right? Or who am I marrying or dating or whatever the case is. Now, life insurance, because everyone's looking around saying, oh my gosh, these things can happen. Look what happened on the field Monday night. The guy's 24 years old, right? Hello, now this can happen to anyone, and you need to be known as the insurance guru, okay? So we have all the material and tech to help you become the local guru, okay? When the term life insurance comes up, you want them to think and remember you. That's it, okay? Bill Levinson, with the guy with the cool haircut, right? It's very simple. Whatever your little thing is, run with it. The last one here is LIMRA stats show that the average sale is not made until the 5th to 12th contact or follow-up. Okay? Don't think about the first or second call close. Most of the time, it doesn't happen. So anyway, we have technology that will literally automate your follow-up system. It's like flipping a button on. That's it. So we make it very simple. Let's keep moving along. So our playbooks, we just updated. We have a lot of agents say, oh my gosh, Bill, everything you have is so overwhelming, and well, the answer to that question is you're right. But remember, we have agents from all over the U.S. between 17 years old and 93, 94 years old, okay? Different markets, different cities, different states, right? And we have to have a little bit for everyone. I said it in the beginning. So what we did here is we simplified all of our tools and tech and sales programs, right? We break it down into 3 graphics or pictures or files, if you want to call it that. These are the 3 playbooks. Everything that we have at Levinson is in the playbook. Number 1, marketing. Number 2, new business. Number 3, contracting commissions. That's it. We made it very, very simple this year. Everything's updated now. We're going to include this in our thank you email. If you're working with downline agents, right, and they jump on our website and they go, oh my gosh, Bill, I don't know where to begin. All you say is, Bobby, Shelley, let me send you an email. 1, 2, 3, boom, you are done. Everything is numbered, and then they can click for more info on whichever item they want to take a deeper dive into. Very, very simple. These are also on our home page of the Kerry Levinson website, or LevinsonAssociates.com. Let's keep moving along. What we did here, and we're very proud of this, right, as you can imagine, we had hundreds of reviews in 2022. These were the 3 best. And if you, by the way, leave a review on our Facebook page, on Google Reviews, it's your choice. We send you the new IUL prospecting book. But real fast, I want to thank Casey, Rich, and Scott. I'm not going to read every single word, but I do want to focus on, let's scroll to the bottom left. Richard, I know he's listening right now, so I'm going to bring this one up. Levinson Associates are committed to your success. I've been with them for over 17 years of my 28 years in the business. The best IMO in the industry, and frankly, they make me a better agent. Bill, Kerry, Ina treat you like family. Well, let me tell you, we take this serious, okay? And that, to me, means everything, okay? Rich is a great agent of ours, and when he shared that on our Facebook page and I saw that, I said, Andrew, team, we need to share this on today's presentation because it's everything. So you should be doing the same thing with your clients and customers, your book of business, right? Incentivize, give them a free IUL book that talks about retirement planning and tax saving strategies if they leave a review on your social media page or your Google reviews page, and then take that review and post it everywhere. It builds trust. It shows you're a great guy or girl to work with. Other consumers like them think so. So I should also think so. You know how it works. You got to be scrappy this year. Get creative. Get the word out. Incentivize these customers for leaving a review about you and your service. Done. That's simple. Okay, next slide. These are the playbooks in a nutshell. And I just want to say real fast, gives you kind of the breakdown of the licensing side. Okay, it's on the left. The middle section is the marketing playbook. And then on the right side is new business. Okay, again, everything simple. That's the key word for 2023. In fact, we're even giving our website a refresh facelift to make it easier, more user-friendly for our agents. So we know we have to invest back into technology to make it easier for you. Obviously, you need to do the same thing with your consumers, and hopefully you have a nice website and your social media pages are up and running and looking great. And if not, we have a service that can help you do that as well. Let's keep moving through. Okay, what I want to talk about real fast is if you need some extra support, obviously call in anytime, okay? I mean, literally 24/7, right? We have a chat box that is up and running 24/7. We are here typically till 7, 8, 9 p.m. at night, okay? We have a total of 24 employees. Most are in the office, some are remote. Reach out anytime. These are also guides, videos that can help you as well. We'll include in the thank you email, but we cover everything from A to Z. Okay, the next slide here real fast is E&O insurance for both life and annuity. Very important. We have an exclusive product just for Levinson agents. Now, we get the question, well, Bill, if I'm working with another IMO, does the coverage still work? Absolutely. Okay, we were able to negotiate a co-op discounted price of $395 annually for $1 million of coverage. Great, great policy. You do have to be active with Levinson to use it. And then also use this for downline agents as well, right? Another recruiting hook for you to build your hierarchy. Okay, next slide here. Real fast, I don't want to talk about this for too long because I know Carrie touched on it, but the Agent Expo, we have 300 agent maximum. We can only fit 300 in the room. We're already over 200 RSVP'd. I want to make sure you RSVP. It's free, even if you never wrote an app. Okay, April 21. Make sure you are there. April 21. We're only a few months away. And look at the bottom left corner, okay? And this could be life or annuity or a combination. Starting at $25,000, one free night beachfront resort right on the sand, okay? And then starting at $50,000, one free night beachfront resort plus round trip airfare. And then $60,000, two free nights. So make a whole weekend vacation, staycation if you're local, and then round trip airfare. So that'll get you, it doesn't matter if you're in California, it'll get you here and back, and then a nice weekend on us if you qualify. And then again, if you're new, never wrote before, it's free. We have breakfast, lunch. We do a dinner the night before for the out-of-town guests. It's going to be a great day. April 2-1, write that down, please. It's a day full of sales ideas to help our agents from our core keynote carriers. And by the way, speaking of keynote, I have a little surprise in store. So you're going to love this, plus an agent panel for the first time ever. Let's keep moving along. Okay, real fast, what I want to talk about is why is Levinson the one-stop shop for all life annuity supplemental products? Okay, number one, when you're a top 10 IMO in the country, you have just about every carrier reaching out offering you a direct contract. You don't want to be stuck under 7 layers, okay, where someone's taking a piece of your commission. Maybe you're not getting paid renewals because someone in the middle is holding them or making money on your production. Do not let that happen, okay? And agent of record, you are the agent of record. It's your book of business. It's your business you're growing, maybe to pass on to a child down the road or to sell down the road for retirement purpose. You never take a client and get paid a referral fee and let them be the agent of record. That's number one. Number two, we don't have a Burger King and McDonald's on the same corner. Every carrier and product represents a certain niche in the space. So what that means to you, if you're calling in for term, IUL, indexed annuity, we're going to come up with and give you the best product and rate that is available today in the industry, period. Okay, that's it. And by the way, if for that 1 in a million chance someone else beats us with a better product by a quarter or 50 cents, okay, let me know and we'll be the first one to take out a direct contract with that company. But I think I've seen it happen once or twice in 24 years. So please, just always be rest assured you can call in and know you're getting the best options with life, annuity, LTC, hybrids, DI, CI, basically everything but health insurance. That's it. Next, speaking of health, by the way, we're building our own health department in-house in 2023. So excited about that as well. Okay, By the way, I have a few more slides, and then I'm going to go fast. Andrew's going to take the wheel, and then Annalise is joining us as well in just a few more minutes here. Okay, so if you remember the LIMRA stats we spoke about, number 5, number 8, right? How do you automate your follow-up? Knowing number 5 through 12 is the magic number when calling on your clients or leads, okay, or prospects. Ringy does all of that for you, okay? It's a no-brainer, 30% off for Levinson agents, $69 a month for the first 6 months. We don't make a penny on this. We negotiated this down from $99, okay? But what I'm telling you is this will change your business for the new year. If you're willing to give it a shot, I'm on record saying it. Definitely worth looking into Ringy. We have some great trainings as well and podcasts we did with the CEO. You got to check that out. I'm telling you, I don't want to talk about it anymore. No brainer. Left side is the Insure Me Now Direct. That's Amazon basically for life insurance products, where you can go out and market online. Someone can log in, 2 a.m., run a quote, apply online, instant approval, print and save policy. You get commissions plus renewals. We have, like I said, over 20 products and building, growing this year. Okay, Insure Me Now Direct, free website for you, free retail site. Agency Automator, Andrew's going to hit on in a few more minutes. The SAGE Scholarship Program, bigger and better than ever. Over 430 colleges now in just about every state. We have 15 carriers that approve this through their compliance department. So you can offer free scholarships to all of your prospects out there. This is huge. Think about this for a minute. Let's say Allianz, right? You're with another IMO. You transfer over to Levinson, and you want to start selling more IUL and offering the free 1-year scholarship to your clients. You can go back to your book, right? That let's say you were with Allianz for 7 years and you sold 200 IUL policies. You can go back to those 200 clients and say, great news, I'm giving you a free 1-year scholarship for little Johnny or Jenny. And the client's going to say, well, what do I have to do to get this? Nothing. You bought a policy 2 years ago. All I would ask you for is a couple referrals. Do you know anyone that can use my services or the scholarship program? Hello, get scrappy this year. Legacy Armor. That's an online digital vault. Okay, think of a safety deposit box back in the day. This is the new online secure version. You can give this out for free. We have 2 different programs, but these are all great to go out and run with and market in 2023 as the differentiators that your other agent, let's say neighbors, friends, people in your network can't use, sell, and market. Let's keep moving along. iGenius Training Center. This is everything at your fingertips, all the videos, podcasts, episodes, webinars, everything that you need. Plus, we can set up a private webinar just for you and your downline. Okay, we can customize it to talk about anything. So we're open to that. You just let us know when. We'll make it happen. Premium finance. Okay. Now, obviously, some large ticket cases here. Okay, we work with 2 of the top vendors and, of course, the top insurance carriers that work with those vendors. We have a great relationship with them. If you have a prospect, you know a guy, right? You know a girl, let us know, and we will get you the illustration, the software system, everything you need to make the presentation. Okay, Mary Reed. This is another great option, another door opener. She's got some great books that explain retirement planning, tax saving strategies in layman's terms. So you can give these out to prospects. By the time they're done reading this, it tees up the appointment. Mary will literally hold the appointment for you or with you and make the sale. And you still keep a bulk of the commission. But she is amazing. She works also with CPAs. If you know anyone, we did some great trainings, podcasts, webinars. She works with 2 of our core companies, Lafayette Life and OSW, depending on how aggressive or conservative your client wants to be or get. Definitely look into that, though. And let me tell you, average case size, $72,000 of annual target premium. That's average. So these are nice cases. Okay. Life settlements, another big ticket. Now, let me tell you this right now. This used to be very gray area. Now it's gotten much better, more compliance with the carriers. You have to do your due diligence now. If you have a client that has an old whole life, a UL, they're over 65, they're not healthy, okay? They need the money. They can't pay their rent, their mortgage. We can cash in the policy. You can make a nice referral fee, commission. The insured can walk away with a nice check. Okay, we work with two of the top brokers that are direct. Okay, so let us know. We can get you a nice offer to bring back to your client. And again, the older and the unhealthier, obviously, the higher the offer is. We also have a calculator available online and on Insure Me Now Direct for your consumers. It's like a lead generator tool. Okay, next up, Andrew's going to take the wheel and he's going to talk about some other value add programs that are available to you by working with Levinson. Andrew?
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. I will be brief. I know we have a lot to get to, but a lot of you, as Bill mentioned, may be agencies or GAs that have downline agents. So, we wanted to provide something of value to help you recruit, service, and bring on quality downline agents. So how do you do that? Okay, so you look at something like Agency Automator, that we have a plus version within the Agency Automator subscription that actually helps you market to licensed insurance agents, FINRA reps, you name it. And it has a database of over 400,000 agents in it. So names, emails, phone numbers. And what you can do is you can go in there and search by location, license type, year in the business, and it'll filter through and you can send out marketing emails. And you can piggyback off of what we do, right? So Bill always says, watch what we do, right? So you could take the marketing blasts and emails that we do, and you could start repurposing that to start recruiting agents to your downline through this Agency Automator Plus system. So if you're looking to build a downline or expand upon the downline that you have, this is a great resource to do that. Okay, and on the next couple slides, I'm going to show you how you can track your downline business as we go. So Annalise, if we can move on to the next slide here. I want to talk briefly about our Agency Automator tool. Okay, so this is the other side of Agency Automator. So if you're not building a downline and you're more concerned with contact management, follow-up, and prospecting, this is one of our CRMs that does that. So Bill mentioned Ringy earlier. That's one of our other CRMs, and this is the other. And what's unique about this tool is that it has a database of over 28 million consumers in it, and you could search. You could see here on the screen we have an example search engine, and you could actually search by gender, by age, by income, by location, different filters, and you could actually find a list of prospects, and you can market to those prospects. And we have a lot of pre-made material for you to do that, and pre-made email campaigns. So this is a great tool, again, if you're trying to stay in front of your prospects. And if you look at the LIMRA stat, we're going to bring that back from earlier in our discussion, is that if you know that a sale is not made between the 5th and 12th contact, you really need to rely on a tool like this if you're not already, or you're going to be going behind, you're going backwards. So this is why we bring these tools to you, to leverage and help you all make more sales, be more marketable, get in front of more prospects. So check out Agency Automator with that. So Annalise, if we can move ahead here. Okay, next up is our AssureWorks tool. So I'm not going to spend too much time here, but if everybody knows what Google Analytics are, or Google Ads, you've probably seen ads come up on the side of the page when you go shopping online. This is a very similar service, but it's built for you, an insurance agent. So what we can do is actually set up a designed ad to show up on various search engine websites when your clients or when prospects in a given area start searching for insurance products. So if they're searching for life insurance in zip code 33067, where we are, your ad will pull up with your information, with a click link that they can get more information, go to your website, or even buy a product, like through your Insure Me Now Direct, for example. So on the left-hand side there, you can see that we have those stats from earlier kind of tying this all back in. It all kind of makes sense, right? If 29% of American adults said, or 40% of current policyholders said they'd buy policies at a younger age, and 25% say that they would rather buy online, this is the way to do it. If the consumer's telling you to buy online, go where they want to go, right? So this tool does that for you, right? And also at the bottom, 74% of people said they'd more likely buy from a salesperson who has a brand online. This is how you brand, right? You have to do ads, get your name out there. Okay, so this is available to you. We have a co-op pricing for Levinson agents, and it's no contractual obligation. You could do this for as little or as long as you want. Okay, so Annalise, we can move forward here. Okay, so we have our case status tool. This is awesome. Going back to, recruiting agents, servicing agents, or just your own business, you can track your own personal production and you can track your hierarchy's production. So this is going to show you your active policies, your paid, your closed policies, your decline policies, every policy that you've written with our office. You're going to be able to track and follow through our case status dashboard. It's all real time. You can even message your case managers. You can download the reports for your records. You can combine it into your CRM. So this is, and you can even check licensing and contracting information, your agent numbers, your downlines, production and information. So this is really invaluable when you're talking about your own production and the production of your downline. So very good stuff. And I want to get it over to Bill because he's got a new feature that just launched to take this to a whole new level. So Bill, you there?
Yes, great job, Andrew. Thank you for that. Okay, so this is the newest agent scorecard that is now available, obviously no charge. And what's great about this is it lets you track all of your business in one place in real time. When our case manager makes an update, makes a note on your case, you're going to see it reflect in your scorecard. This is available from our website and from the Levinson mobile app, which is a free download. And think about this. If you have agents in your downline, you can also view their production. You can benchmark yourself, your downline agents against other Levinson agents and say, oh my gosh, how come their average turnaround time for an app is 2 weeks and mine's 3.5 weeks? What am I doing wrong, right? It gives you pie charts, all the stats you can dream of in one place. Okay, this is very, very cool. And it allows you to keep a pulse on your business and, of course, your downline's business as well. Okay, let's keep moving along. By the way, I know this is a long webinar. And again, if you pick up one nugget, one idea, platform, leads, program, it's worth the time. Okay, if you have questions, use that Q&A box right in the screen in front of you. We're going to answer every single person, most right now, and the ones that we can't get to, as soon as we hang up, we're going to answer you. We have about 15 minutes left, and then we'll put a bow on this and then have our incentive giveaway at the end, and I'll say your name live, whoever answers first and correctly. Speaking of mobile app, that's what you're looking at in front of you. So this is our part 2 version. In fact, we were the first IMO to have an app ever about 5 years ago. Okay, so this is part 2, much easier, much more user-friendly. Everything is at your fingertips. You can even run into someone at the supermarket tonight, okay? And obviously you have your free scholarship pin on your shirt, and they say, oh, tell me about scholarship. I have 2 kids that are in middle school right now, and they're going to college. Tell me about free scholarship. Oh, well, that works with a life insurance policy. Okay, run a quote. Take out your phone, quote, apply. In some cases, get approved instantly, or submit the app. Takes about a week for turnaround time. Point is, you can do everything on your smartphone or tablet or desktop right from the app or the website. Let's keep moving along. What I want to do now, real fast, is talk about all business processing from A to Z, okay? I know some of you are great with technology, right? Just like Carrie, my dad, and then some of you aren't so great. It's okay, right? Everything is in front of you. Everything we have a webinar or training for. Or if you say, I don't have time to sit through a webinar or a YouTube or whatever, just call us. We'll help you with it, okay? But everything related to drop tickets, boom, bottom left corner. Everything related to e-apps. How do I get started? What do I put here? What's this mean? Boom, middle section. On the right-hand side, quoting an e-app tutorial, everything you need to know about A to Z, starting and finishing an application, e-policy delivery, everything built into one, even the underwriting tool built into one. So very cool stuff. We make it as easy as possible for an agent now in 2023. Okay, the next slide is underwriting, right? So this comes up all the time. If you're working leads over the phone, virtual, face-to-face, doesn't matter. You're going to come across the guy or girl that maybe has a high risk related to height and weight, medications, surgery, all the above. Okay, well, what do you know? We have the best tools available to help you on the fly. Could be Sunday, 10 a.m. in the morning, right? You're at your son's soccer game, cheerleading practice, whatever. You have the client, 5'10", 370 pounds. What do I do, Bill? you go to X-Ray. You can go through our app or the website, go to X-Ray, or we have the iGenius underwriting tool. This will tell you everything you need to know, where to go, what the premium is, what health class, on the fly. Okay, and then if there's more involved with APS, with medical records, we have a part 2 version that allows you to upload that information so we can shop the case. So again, everything at your fingertips, including questionnaires for every impairment that you could dream of. It's all right here on the underwriting section. Same thing with this slide. Okay, this is our iGenius tool. And real fast, what's neat about this, and by the way, these are all free tools that you should be using. And if you have downline agents, tell them about this stuff. It's going to change the way they do business and speeds things up. And your placement ratio is higher. Why? Because you're quoting accurately. You're not just telling everyone their preferred best, right? When they're 282 pounds overweight and on 17 different medications. This gives you everything you need to know. I love the new eGenius underwriting tool. And the reason why, it's backed and created by MIB. So imagine that. We were the first pilot agency to roll this out. It's called eGenius Underwriter. Again, another free tool. IUL experience. So what did I keep saying now? Probably the 4th time. IUL will be a huge part of your success in 23. And again, if you only sold final expense, if you're only focused on term, if you're only focused on the monster cases, you need to know enough to be dangerous with indexed universal life, especially with living benefits, okay? There's some huge pluses here. And I'm telling you right now, my network, my circle of friends, right? They're all interested in hearing more. When you talk about retirement planning, building cash, using your policy as your own bank, there's so many options, right? Tax-free advantages by leveraging IUL, cash accumulation on the current side. When you have a 5% guaranteed bucket, who's going to say no to this? And the premium's not crazy. This is a no-brainer. We have all the training material. We have lead programs. We have retail consumer sales presentation software. We have our IUL book that agents just hand out. Everything you need to know. And again, Allianz, I said it before, they're going to be the leader in the space for 23 with those new updates and additions. In fact, you'll see an email come out by Friday, tomorrow or Saturday on Allianz and the new updates through Levinson. Plus, it comes with the SAGE program free, the scholarship program, no extra charge, no commission reduction. Next up is final expense. So I know final expense is still a big part of the insurance industry. Lots of seniors. We have great final expense leads. Okay, easy door opener. We have products that start at 115% plus commission. Renewals, huge. We have everything for final expense, including agent quote engines. We have consumer quote engines that generate leads. We have a turnkey platform called Legacy Safeguard, okay, that it allows you to give out a final expense kit to these consumers with an 800 number if they have questions and their spouse just passed. Everything you need to know with final expense. All the top carriers at Levinson Associates. Let's go to the next slide here real fast. This is Legacy Safeguard. This is free for you, right? And it's basically this turnkey kit that you can give out to consumers. If you're selling over the phone, we have a virtual kit, or you can mail them a physical kit once they buy a policy from you, or use it in seminars, use it for webinars. They even have a built-in discounted mailer, okay, to generate leads. Everything is free for active Levinson agents. Let's move forward. Legacy Armor. So this is that online version of a safe deposit box, okay? We have 2 different programs, but one allows you to give this out to consumers for free. They can store all of their life insurance information, their will, maybe copies of their mortgage that they want their children or grandchildren or their spouse to see when they pass. And basically what happens when that client passes, their beneficiaries are notified with an automatic ping email that gives them access to their vault. And then everything they need to know is right there in front of them, and it's all protected and secure. How many times have you heard, oh, yeah, my grandparents or my father or mother, they passed on. I knew they had a life insurance policy, but I don't know what company it was with. Okay? So this is a great way to market and get your name out there and ask for referrals because you're giving it out for free. All right, let's keep moving along. Next up, we all know social media, huge. Okay. A big part of our agent increase was due to social media. Okay. We know that. It's huge. It is huge. If you want to grow in 23, you have to be on social. Period. I said this now for the past 7 years. And like Andrew said, like I said all the time, you don't have to listen to what I say. Watch what we do. Proof in the pudding. Okay. Insure Me Now Direct, I would be marketing this all over. It has your picture, your phone number. It's free, right? Everybody goes on Amazon now to buy shoes, tennis balls, dog food, you name it. It's on Amazon. Well, Insure Me Now Direct is very similar with insurance products. The difference is it's 100% direct to consumer from you, the agent, not us. We don't go direct to consumer. It's built for you to go direct to consumer, your agent of record. Let's keep moving along. Option 2, website builder. Can we back up for 1 second there? Okay. Option 2 is the website builder. Okay, so real fast, this is a free version. It's $10 a month hosting charge. This has all of the quoters, the lead generators. It's a turnkey retail website for you. Okay, so you got to take advantage. On the right-hand side, we have a deluxe version that's built and managed by WordPress. Okay, it's a step up, very professional, and our host will manage your social media as well. So literally, I think it starts at $70 a month. You can have everything taken care of. If you say, Bill, I don't want to deal with this website or the compliance, or I don't want to deal with posting on my Facebook page, this will do everything for you, like autopilot. Ken, in fact, will have a meeting with you, an interview, show you what he's going to do every month and pick your brain so he knows what angle and what strategy you want for that month. And then he does everything for you. So very, very cool stuff. And this is all co-op discounted prices because of our 22,000 agents. Okay, let's go to the next slide here. What I want to do now is shift a gear into InsureMeNowDirect.com. I don't care if you're selling $400,000 a year cases or you're focused on $4 a month accident plans. You need to have Insure Me Now Direct. And I have Annalise here. She is our guru in-house when it comes to Insure Me Now Direct. She's going to give you the 100-foot overview. Annalise?
Hi, Bill. Guess I was just too excited for my portion here, but let's get started. I know you had mentioned this before, but it's the one-stop shop for agents to go 100% direct to consumer. I mean, we have over 20 different products at this point, and it's a variety. It's not, two McDonald's on the same street. It's a variety. Clients can run their own quotes 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whichever time zone they're in. So long as they have a phone, tablet, anything they need, they can get the quotes and write the application right there. You don't even need to worry about it. And that's what I got for now, Bill. Back to you.
Thank you, Annalise. And I also want everyone to know, I wanted Annalise to say a few words today, and I want our agents to feel comfortable reaching out to her anytime, email, phone call. She will help you get comfortable, get your arms around Insure Me Now Direct. Okay, she's also very good with Ringy, okay, the CRM tool, the follow-up system, the basic social media. So she's here to help you, and she's been a great addition to our team. Okay, let's keep moving here. Now, think about Insure Me Now Direct. Think about P&C agencies. Think about health agencies, okay? Think about mortgage companies. We can create a custom site, Insure Me Now Direct site, for that organization. So let's say B&H Health Insurance Agency. They don't want to deal with life insurance, right? We can create a B&H logo on the website so it looks like it's their own. They can market that out to their whole database that they've sold health to, right? And then every product sold, you get commission, your agent of record for. and you get renewals on. So just imagine the opportunities. These are the products that are available today. Right now, we have guaranteed issue products. In fact, we have guaranteed issue life, CI, DI, accident. We have a $2 million term with instant decision, standard or better, okay, with conversion option. I mean, plus renewals now. I mean, this is a no-brainer now, okay? I would say 7, 8 years ago when I started this, we had one product, wasn't guaranteed level. Now, different world. We have Gerber, Surebridge, we have Assurity and Hero, Haven, and then we have a new addition with Lloyd's of London, DI, some great new stuff coming as well. So turnkey, this is a one-stop shop for insurance agents to market online and drive traffic. Where I love it is networking and using it for other organizations, but it's your platform. Big opportunity there. Okay, let's keep moving along. We're almost done. I know it's been a while now, but again, if you picked up one nugget, it's well worth it. So this is the revenue booster. So what I was mentioning before, if you know a P&C agency, okay, they don't want to deal with life insurance or critical illness or cancer, accident, whatever it is. We customize. We have a video, right, for them. We have a page for them. And then they can market this to their database. And everyone that clicks to make a purchase, you get full credit for, and then you work out something with, especially if they're insurance licensed, you can work out a split or whatever is necessary, but we do all the work for you behind the scenes, and it doesn't cost you a penny. Okay? Again, no brainer. These are the nuggets I was talking about. Let's keep moving. Social media is huge. Okay? So what I wanted to show you real fast, you probably didn't know this, bottom left corner, we have a turnkey marketing library. We have hundreds, in fact, thousands of pieces on our site that you can e-blast out. You can post on social media. And if you don't have time for that, or you say, Bill, the social media thing, I just don't get it. I don't even know how to spell Facebook. Okay? We have a company that will do everything for you. I mentioned it earlier. Okay? Look at the top right-hand corner, co-op pricing, $75 a month. This is where they do everything for you. And then if you want to run your own Facebook ads, this guy, Ken, our vendor, will sit down with you and he'll record the session and show you exactly how to do it. Then you can go back and refer to that video so you can tweak your Facebook marketing video. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to generate your own leads online, this is the way to go. Come up with a creative strategy, okay, whatever, scholarship, legacy armor, legacy safeguard, right? Run with that. Start setting a budget of whatever, $250 a month. Get creative, give it a shot, and that is where you're going to change your business for 23. I'm telling you, it works, and I know it works. We use it for agents, right? So I know it works for a fact. We've been doing it now for 2.5 years. It's our biggest lead generator when it comes to agents. So proof in the pudding, folks. Middle section is also ad management program for you if you're interested in running your own Facebook or Instagram ads. Okay, let's keep moving along. I want to go fast here because I know we're running short on time. We have an entire co-branded resource center. What this means, we have our own Facebook ads ready to go. One for Living Benefits, one for Insure Me Now Direct. We can co-brand this with your picture, your logo for free. And then you bring it out there, post it on social media, use it on your ads, okay? And it doesn't cost you a penny. These are all quick 1, 2, 3-minute videos. And then we have all of our marketing material on the right side we can co-brand as well. Check out the Marketing Resource Center. Everything is co-brandable on that section. Let's keep moving. Okay, Sage is huge, okay? And by the way, real fast before I get into that, let's just back up one slide. There we go. Let's go to the next slide, Annalise. Perfect. Okay, so real fast, Sage, very important. That's me in the bottom right corner. I'm wearing my pin. That's a great door opener because people want to know more. They're going to say, tell me more about this scholarship program. And yes, it's legit, okay? and there's 430 plus colleges across the U.S. I mentioned it earlier. Every one of those carriers you're looking at in front of you, and you can see some are final expense. This works great in the senior market space. It also works great on Insure Me Now Direct because it drives traffic back to your page, back to your website. Okay, so it's a great door opener. We have marketing material, we have videos, we have the magnetic pin. Okay, we have everything that you need. If you want to become a scholarship guru, right? If you want to become a financial education resource for, let's say, a seminar, webinar, we have all the materials to do that. And this is all free as long as you're active with us. Let's keep moving along. Okay, now leads, right? This comes up all the time. Everything is on one microsite on the Levinson website. Okay, all you do is click Levinson Lead Resource, and then we're also going to include this in the thank you email. We have mailers, we have Facebook leads, they're IUL up to 1 million, no exam life leads, final expense mailers, annuities, financial services, all the above. And the best part is we negotiated these discounted prices, okay, based on our 22,000 agents. It's like Costco versus the local supermarket. You're always going to do better at Costco, right? Because of the volume. So take advantage of these lead programs. And yes, we will have this in the thank you email once again. Almost done here, by the way. Okay, I know we're running a little bit long. So agent benefits, right? We get this question all the time. Bill, I know you're on the independent brokerage side. Okay, my friend's on the career side, and he or she said they get all these benefits. Well, if you want to take a little commission reduction, okay, we can set you up with a carrier where you can get all these benefits. Group health insurance, life insurance. They have bonuses every month. So we have an option for that side as well. Just let us know and we will get you up and running. Okay, let's keep moving along here. Now, we have a lot of Spanish-speaking agents that come from South Florida, Texas, California, and New Mexico. So my point is now, today, 23, with the help of Annalise and Paola and Dawn, the whole team, we now have a turnkey Spanish marketing material resource center. And again, everything in English and Spanish. You just click, move, everything in front of you. Keep moving along here. Bill Levinson Experience podcast. Okay, we have a big audience that we've developed over the years. Right now, in fact, we are broadcasting to both sides, the webinar side and the Bill Levinson Experience podcast side. So we appreciate you all hanging in there with us. 23 is going to be bigger and better than ever. We have some great superstars, guest speakers, MDRT agents. We have, in fact, the World Series MVP from last year. I sat down with him for an hour. Some really, really cool guests. And the most important part is every episode is built for you, the agent. I put my agent hat on and I fire away with questions to the guest speaker. Okay. And what's so great is how many times have you said to yourself, Bill, I'd love to speak to one of your top agents and see what's working for them. Well, I do that in these episodes, in these interviews. Okay. We'll include this in the thank you email. We have some great ones again coming out for this year. I promise you're going to love what's coming up when we do these every single month live. Upcoming agent training events. Okay. That's what you're on right now. Every week we host our live webinar series. We try to pick a hot concept, product, carrier of the week, and then, of course, we broadcast out to you. These are a couple big ones in blue on the bottom. Our first annuity training webinar, we have our independent sales coach, Chris, that is a guru on the annuity side. And what's great is he's not related to us or any carriers, so he gives us his outside opinion on what's hot and what's not in the annuity space. That's on the 12th. And then on the bottom, right, we spoke about branding, tips for improving your insurance website presence and social media pages. That's on the 19th. These are things you have to do, okay, to move forward and grow. I promise you, I'm on record saying it early 23. If you don't have your website and social media pages up to par, you're going to ride a horse in reverse in New York City in 2023, which shouldn't happen, right? We want you to move forward, doing 200 miles an hour. Next up is the who's who, and then we'll close out. So Everything you need to know is on the who's who does what, extensions, emails, departments. This will also be in the thank you email. And then we're going to wrap up and put a bow on this with our last slide and our question of the day. So this was fun. Again, I want to thank each and every person listening through the podcast channels and the webinar series. It's been a hell of a year, and we couldn't have made it without you all for the fourth time now. Kerry said it, I said it, and we want to make 23 bigger and better, which we will do, and I hope you will do the same and put some of these things in force. Try them out, right? If you never did a Facebook ad before, give it a whirl. Have your niece or nephew help you, okay? Your son or daughter, your friend, whoever, okay? But you got to try these things. They work, and I know they work because you got to remember, we have 22,000 agents, and I see their results. I know what's working and not working for them, okay? Obviously, I'm not going to share secrets, okay? But I can give you the 100-foot overview, and I'm telling you, that's where it's at. And that's how we grew, okay? From a few hundred agents to over 22,000 in 2023. It's between the website and social media pages and social media ads, period. Obviously, great service and everything else, yes, but that's the key there. Okay, our question of the day, it's my Positive Tuesday quote. This was my first one of the year. If you crushed 2022, congrats. If you failed in 22, congrats. Learn from the past, get back in the race and shoot for the checkered flag. Everyone starts at zero, right? Right now, it's first week, okay? Write down your goals. Be reminded, set a deadline date. If you don't have a deadline date and a reminder, it's not going to happen. It's going out the window. You know that, okay? Oh, yeah, I'm going to lose 17 pounds in 2 months. 2 months goes by, you lost 2, you forgot about the goal, you're on to the next thing. Write it down and be reminded of it, literally on a daily or weekly basis. Very important. Get your head in the right place on a daily basis. Listen to the podcast, read a book, my podcast, others, it doesn't matter. You got to be in the right mental state every day. It's like going to war every morning, and you got to be in the right frame of mind. Okay, question of the day. I hope you were paying attention because what the answer is, we went over one of our slides. Get your little fingers on the keyboard, and whoever answers first wins. The question is, when I showed the Levinson footprint, our track record, okay, very early in the presentation, I showed you 1 year that Levinson Associates was voted the fastest growing IMO in the space. You tell me what year that was, and you win, okay? We were voted the fastest growing IMO in the industry by Insurance Newsnet magazine. You tell me the year, and you win. I'll give you a little cheater here. I was holding up a number 1 on the magazine cover. You tell me that year, you walk away with an Apple iPad, Apple earbuds, and the IUL prospecting book on us. Annalise, Andrew, do we have a winner today?
All right. Should I be choosing the winner for today then?
Yep. Whoever answered first and
First
correctly.
and correct. All right. Here I see Nancy N.
Nancy N. Congratulations. The answer was 2017. Thank you so much once again to everybody. Let's have a great year. I appreciate you all hanging in there with us. We're going to do the best we can each and every day for you. And if we're not perfect every day, we're going to be very, very close to that 99.999% level. And if anything, you pick up the phone, tell me, Carrie, or send us an email. We'll jump in to make it right and help you every step of the way. Let's have a great year. Happy and healthy 2023. Thanks again, everyone.